Workplace culture is a popular term these days, especially as we think about the war on talent, keeping good employees, retaining and recruiting good people, and really reducing our turnover and the cost that we see inside the workplace. This is why it's important to recognize if we see toxic behaviors that are stopping our culture from being ones that are magnetic versus ones that are pushing people away. In this video, I'm going to talk about the number one sign of a toxic workplace culture and what you can do about it to ensure that you are able to recruit great people, retain your best talent, and reduce that turnover that many of us really are plagued with. The number one sign of a toxic workplace culture is one where all decisions are made from the top down, where the people that are doing the work day to day, moving the bus forward, have absolutely no voice in what is happening to them. They actually feel victimized by the work environment. They feel helpless and hopeless often, and they go there dreading what the day-to-day environment looks like. I can think of a couple different instances where I felt that's exactly what was happening, where there was some fake empowerment going on and I thought that I was moving forward on my journey and doing what I was supposed to do in my job, and the clarity wasn't great. But in the end, I realized that it was a top-down approach to leadership, which felt like it was really tainting my ability to do my job well. One of the ways that we can help to reduce that toxic workplace culture, that top-down approach to leading and decision-making, is to be more open and generous with who is around the table as we make decisions, as we decide what is happening to those inside the culture. Creating culture teams is a great example, where people at all levels of the organization, those in customer service, those in different departments, those at higher levels, those at mid-levels, come around the table to decide and discern what might be best for the organization, and then they push some of those decisions upward. I can think of so many times where I've worked with organizations when they decide they want to be more inclusive and open up the decision making, and they have decided to create culture teams that manage the survey information, manage feedback from their coworkers to make sure that they all feel like they're bought in on any of the change that's required. Another idea or thing to be considering as we think about that top-down approach to leadership and how it creates a toxic workplace culture where people don't feel bought in, they don't feel empowered to lean in and live into their true strengths, is to make sure that you are bringing the right people into leadership. Who are you recruiting in to your leadership ranks that will at some point move up to the top? How is the team hierarchy set up? And are there leaders on those teams who are making sure that they're empowering other people on the team, bringing people in and helping them live to their strengths? Those will be some questions to be considering if you want to rid yourself of this toxicity in your workplace, really create a place where people are drawn to and not want to run away from. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. That way you can be a leader who leads by example and build a winning culture in the process. Be well.